Hi, I'm Balachandra. Let's talk about the principles of service-oriented architecture. First principle is the standardized service contract, and what it says is that services within the same service inventory should be in compliance with the same contract design standards. What it does preaches is that a contract first approach to service delivery, whereby contracts are custom developed like according to certain common design standards that could apply to all services within a given service inventory. And the next principle is a service loose coupling, and what it says that services should always impose a lower consumer coupling requirements, and thereby they themselves could be decoupled from their surrounding environment, let's say the surrounding services. And the next principle is a service abstraction. What it says is that a service contract should contain only essential information about what it is limited to be doing. For example, it should avoid saying like what it is composed of, or what are its dependencies. And next principle is the service reusability. And whenever you develop a service, that service should be like implementing an individual body of logic, so that any service consumer can have only one access point to any given body of logic. And that's what it tries to say. And next principle is the service autonomy. So the services should always exercise a higher level of control over its underlying runtime execution environment, and thereby reducing shared access to service resources and increasing physical isolation can actually raise as a service ability to function autonomously. The next principle is service statelessness. State data management consumes actually a lot of system resources and can result in a significant resource burden when multiple instances of the same services are invoked concurrently. And the next principle is the service discoverability. And so whenever you implement a service, it should be discoverable by the consumers, right? So this could be achieved by having a service registry which could contain metadata information about a service and a pointer to where the service is actually located. So thereby a service consumer can go to a service registry to get the appropriate service for what it is expecting. And the next principle is the service composability. And services should be effective composition participants, and thereby so this requires an effective means of decomposing a solution logic and repeatedly recomposing so that we can solve some new problems.